Finances, retirement planning, elder care, not usually topics you have time to discuss or even want to bring up, but while everybody is in town for the holidays, let's just get it over with. Financial professional Cathy DeWitt Dunn is here to kind of help us ease into it. Good morning, Cathy.
Good morning.
This is a challenging topic, so what's the best way to really start talking about this if you have family in town or maybe you're going to visit family for the holidays?
Well, it's a tough topic to discuss with family.
It is.
And with Black Friday and Thanksgiving, it's a great time to really sit and talk about finances and saving money and things in the future. And it really, you're not competing with Christmas because of presents and relatives coming over. So Thanksgiving is a really good time to start the conversation.
Okay, so just kind of bring it up after dinner one night and say, okay, let's talk about this?
Yeah.
Okay, we can do that. So how do you suggest that parents start the conversation with their adult children? Sometimes it's hard because the kids are kind of like, okay, I'm out on my own, I'm doing my own thing. But how should parents bring that up?
Well, I mean, I think that's kind of a challenge. Right, is kind of the elephant in the room. But I think, if you just talk about, your finances and where you're headed and, in the event that something happens to me, this is my financial advisor that I use. I have a cabinet full of information in the back room or in the safe. And, just to kind of start a little bit of the conversation. And believe it or not, it'll turn into a bigger conversation.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure that it will. So what should we cover? What should be sort of like on your to-do list? If you're going to bring it up, you want to cover everything, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, talk about your income, talk about your expenses. Do you have long-term care? What kind of health care coverage do you have? Just in case something does come up, so the kids are aware of what they could do to help out. So those are some of the things that really help get the conversation going.
That is hard too, because if somebody is sick, that's the last time you want to start asking, okay, well, what do we have to use? Are you insured? You want to kind of already know that, right?
Yeah, where are all the documents? I mean, do you have a power of attorney? All these different things.
Yeah, speaking of that, legal. So healthcare, income, finances, financial records. I mean, should we all kind of know where those things are kept?
Oh, absolutely. And I think one of the big things, too, is, make sure you also have your tax returns there, so if something happens to you, the kids know where your source of funds are at. So it's just kind of, start off with the basics, health care, legal, income, and, just let the kids know where things are headed.
Okay, and then I suppose the reverse is true, too. You have to have somebody that's close to you that knows kind of where your stuff is kept and what you're covered by and everything like that, even if you are, in your 20s or 30s or 40s.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it's like you were just saying, like the kids also need to tell the parents, this is where my stuff is at. And it really just helps, put it on the forefront that we all need to have a financial plan in place for while we're here and then something later down the road in the event that we're not.
And I would say, too, if you're kind of over the fact that, hey, financial plan, I do not have one of those at all, hopefully family is the place that you can go to talk about it initially. Maybe they can give you set you in the right direction at least.
Absolutely. And when you're sitting there with your parents over the holidays, it's amazing how many different people will be collectively talking about what they've got. So it's really going to help you get on track and get your emergency fund in place and to look at the bigger picture.
Absolutely. Cathy DeWitt Dunn, thank you.
Thank you.
And happy holidays to you as well.
Same to you.
Thank you. And we'll have more information on our website, fox4news.com.